the superintendent, and we have Brian Boyer, the project engineer of Jones Construction, that's been helping make all the wishes and dreams of the school come true. How are you?
Great.
Very good, thank you.
Thank you for being here.
You've been living on campus, haven't you?
We have, temporarily, yes.
Talk a little bit about, well, first I'll ask you, Sandy, talk about the need for this growth. First, what has spurred the need for the growth and bringing everyone together in one central campus?
So one thing great about DaVinci is that we have small class sizes in it. It really is very helpful for students that need that little extra. And so we keep running out of space. We did out at Jackson College when we had our building out there, and we did one expansion. And then we decided that we needed a little bit more space. And when the Baker building came available, it was just at the perfect time for us. So now, because it took us a little bit longer to close on that building than we ever imagined, the building behind the middle school, high school became available, and that's just a great place for our primary building. And then we'll be all on one campus, which is just amazing. So therefore, we can share staff a little bit. When you have a small school, it's really important to be able to share staff and to be available at both sites. So our new building will be pre-K through 5th grade, and then our middle school and high school are in the next building. And then we're hoping that Jones will continue to help us and help us build a gym
I'm
that will
sure,
connect our buildings.
I'm sure they would love that.
So cool.
We would.
So
You up
talk,
for it?
Absolutely.
talk a little bit about, and we'll look through some of the pictures here. Walk us through kind of where we are and what you guys have done.
Sure. So this is part of the front entrance now that's being renovated for the welcoming of guests and students as they come in for the reception area. And this will be now a new open lobby, open space where everyone will have a new scene to walk through and feel very welcome when they come in.
Nice. This is a big undertaking.
It is very big, about 23,000 square feet total.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. So how close are we to completion on the construction?
We are just over halfway. We've got about 3 months left.
Okay.
So, yeah, we're at a point where we're doing some of the finishes now with starting to apply paint and adding some of the cabinets and casework.
Sandy, how important was it for the school to work with local contractors on this
really
project?
important. We had not ever worked with Jones before, so we have just found that that was one of the best decisions that we made, especially because they've been right on site so much. But we've come across almost every building project is a little bit more expensive than what you anticipate.
Sure.
So really watching out for what we need and what we might want for the future, and not just what's easiest for the contractor or for the bids that have gone out. We've said, hey, wait a minute, is that what we really need for this?
Sure.
Where's a good place to cut a few dollars and still get what we want?
Okay.
And they've been just amazing to help us with that because, you know, we're educators. I don't have any of that knowledge. I was asking Brian what his title was because his name says, I thought it was project engineer. He's actually a senior engineer at Jones. And just to have that knowledge base behind us has just been awesome. And they're just a great family. They are such a family. One of the first days that we interviewed them, I found out that that Brian and I go to the same church.
Oh,
we
how
go
cool
to
is that?
Found Church downtown.
Oh, nice.
So he's invited a lot of people from Jones who go there. So I have a little community at church now too that
Oh,
that
that's
have been
very
great.
nice.
So what's on tap for this week as Jones will continue to build out DaVinci schools?
Well, this week we are focused on finishing up our drywall. We've got some of the final sanding going on, and then we're really getting into paint right now. So applying the first coat of paint everywhere.
Is it fun seeing it, like, because now you can start to actually see it take shape?
The thing is that it was a school before.
Right.
So I didn't anticipate why is the ceiling gone? Why? It's just so many things that for a K-12 school have to be done.
Right.
A college is considered a business, so we had to make a lot of changes that we didn't anticipate.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Oh,
interesting.
that's good to know.
Yeah.
So you just mentioned K through 12, so I didn't realize, I want to know a lot more about DaVinci. I didn't realize you guys actually have a pre-K
We do. We have a GSRP program.
And then you go through senior year in high school.
Right.
How many students do you have?
We are just over 460 this year,
Okay.
and we are going to be opening up our enrollment a little bit early this year because with our new building,
Yeah.
we really think that we're going to end up with a waiting list, especially in our K-5 program.
Nice.
So it's just another great community, and we love our small class sizes. We love how invested our teachers in really helping our students, and it's just a great community.
You mentioned the size of the classes allow for a lot of extra help. Is that kind of your ultimate student? Is somebody that just needs a little bit extra attention, or who do you guys kind of cater to?
People look for something that they're not getting, and sometimes it's just that extra attention.
Okay.
So almost every school is really focused on responsibility and respect and relationships.
Okay.
And we've been focused on relationships for 28 years when I started back, way back in the 90s. And that's what really is what makes it valuable,
Okay.
To really get that connection with the student. A lot of schools can say that they have a small class size, but based on their average, our class sizes are 22, and that's not the average. We
Okay.
never have a class over 22.
Oh, wow.
And that means that our teachers really know our kids.
Nice.
Let's take a look at some renderings, and Brian, you can kind of tell us how close we are to some of this, and what it's
Yeah.
how close we are, and kind of where we're at. But it's
Sure.
just amazing that I think we should call it DaVinci Campus.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Definitely. I like seeing the garden areas outside. Oh my gosh, look at that.
Yeah, there's the new multi-purpose room and cafeteria space,
Nice.
wide open.
Bright
We'll
lights.
have that just until we get our new gym, and then that'll
Yeah.
just be their cafeteria.
So
Okay.
the gym, that's going to be a big undertaking, but also a
It is.
game changer for the school, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, this is going to
Here's
be
that
so
front
cool.
entrance that we were looking at just a few minutes ago with that welcoming atmosphere.
I was just going to say, look how inviting for kiddos that is, and I love the acoustic panels. So
Brian, you guys
sweet
are
little
known
voices.
for clean, modern design, obviously. Talk a little bit about working with Sandy on this project, meeting everyone's needs.
Well, this has been really a fun project, being able to take this space and turn it from higher education into early elementary space really presents a lot of good opportunities for this kind of thing, and it's going to be exciting.
Yeah. Well, I want to thank you both
Yes.
for being with us today. We're looking forward to seeing the final product and, of course, getting to visit campus.
I did want to tell you that we're working with OX Studios, which is a architect out of Ann Arbor,
Great.
and they've been great to work with.
We saw that rendering. That was
Yeah,
amazing.
it was really fun.
Very cool.
nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks so much. From DaVinci School, Sandy Maxson, and from Jones Construction, Brian Boyer. More of the show right after this quick break.